glass. The bino is just trying to find any sign of movement or deer. I think I'm gonna work up this ridge right here, get up to another vantage point, spend another couple of hours glassing.
When I was a kid, my dad used to say, don't let anything stand in your way. Stand tall, think clear. Don't let them see ain't no fear.
Spotted a buck from up there, way down the bottom. Looked like a decent buck. Got my binos on him, could see some forks on it. I couldn't tell exactly what it was before we went down into the trees, so I cut the distance. And I can see kind of some escape routes unless he gets up into that big timber there, but I don't know if he's worth sitting on all day. Because I kind of wanted to get up in the head of this basin, but if he's a good deer, there's no sense going up to the head of the basin if I sit him out. No telling. I mean, he might not even come out. Well, he popped out again real quick. Down in there, he's definitely not what I'm after. I mean, because if I don't fill my tag on this rifle hunt, I can go on the late archery. And there's a lot better chance at a bomber of a buck on that late archery. So I think I'm gonna let this buck go. Keep working up into this basin. Work around, go around this ridge, work my way out. This morning, I saw a buck go up over this other side. I've been hunting this other side over here, but I saw a buck go over right here. I went and watched him go into a coulee. Didn't see him come out. Then the weather came in, but I watched it for a good hour and I didn't see him come out. That doesn't mean that he didn't. This could get interesting. All right, we're dry. Well, the inside of my feet are dry. That's a big win right there. Let's go find this deer.
me to switch, I have to have a reason for it, not just because something new came out.
I shot Hoyt for 19 years. It wasn't going to be a bow I could trust this year.
I mean, I shot all the different bow brands. I shot Matthews, I shot Elite, went through the whole list, and Prime stuck out to me.
Draw this one back, it's just there. You're not waiting for the wobble to come out of your hand.
I drew it back and let it rip, and I was like, dang, order me one. And that was my story with Prime.
I don't know. Wasn't in here. I'm gonna go down into this a little bit lower and work over in the next one. So I'm gonna get over here and get on the back side of this and try to do some glassing before it gets dark, and then work my way back out down to my truck. So still a little bit perplexed, but that's why big bucks are big bucks, is because they know how to get away. He knew I was on to him this morning. Looking at the topography now, I can see where he probably worked out this little, right across this little shelf just out of my view from over there, and went over this and off into the next wild blue yonder. So I'm gonna see if I can cut his tracks over here, and if I can, then I might track him down a little bit until dark, and maybe I can find him where he pops up. Otherwise, I'm gonna work my way back over here and do some glassing. That's just the way it goes.
I could almost swear my heart gets colder with the air, and it gets hard to say the things that I don't mean. I can almost see when I'm looking back at me, the point at which I felt my faith break free. As I shook beneath my bones, felt your arms around my throat. You said please, but I don't believe anything. And I can tell you're scared to do the things you wouldn't dare, or be cursed to count your blessings on their own. I can feel the weight, the pressing force to be afraid of the eyes of someone I knew I won't know. As I come to meet my ghost, feel your arms around my throat. You said please, I don't believe. You say please, I won't believe anything.
Get up over and pop over this backside here for a little little bit, see if I can see into this next little bowl. Looked on the map and it looks like there's just a kind of a big clearing over on this side too, so. I want to get up over this ridge right here. See what's on the backside. I can see all this. I've been glassing all this as I've been going up and seeing little pockets of deer, and then just moving to where I can get different angles down into some of these draws. I'm finding deer, just not finding any bucks. I mean, what I consider a buck that's not just a little forky or a little dinker. Got deer right below me. See a few does, but I need to slide up to this edge so I can look down into this little dip, a little draw. I should have the wind, but man, it is quiet out here. There's a buck. That's not a bad looking deer. I'm going to put a spot scope on him. That's not a bad looking deer. Get him to turn his head. See what he's got completely. It's kind of like the buck I saw this morning real quick. He's looking up the hill, that's for sure. He's got eye guards. Oh yeah. It's a decent buck. It's not a bad looking deer. He's going left pretty hard, but just went behind that cedar. I'm gonna bust down there while he's out of view. Try to poke through these aspens right down here. Should be about, I don't know, 100 yards above him, 150 yards above him. If he's still there. Problem is bumping other deer. That's a different buck. Oh man. Had him like 85 yards right here. But there were some does closer, right at the edge of these aspens. And he just got hanky. I mean, there's no cover noise at all. So as I slunk down through this, they could hear me, they couldn't see me. Until I popped out right here. Sweet spot. I need some cover noise. Need some flyboys to be flying over. Some jets. All right. Keep cracking. It doesn't look bucky to me.
I couldn't tell you. You got 20 power binoculars.
I can put the scope on him. But I'm filming, so I'm not gonna do that.
Not like you can wander up there at night.
I need to pack around an extra tripod. That's what I need to do.
It's mostly just good to get this canyon glassed out. Know that there's some more to look at.
Well, I was
Best
kind
thing you
of.
can do for yourself is find all the deer first, all the deer that you're interested in, and then make a decision. Unless the perfect opportunity is there, but
I was kind of thinking maybe tomorrow might be my last day.
and head home tomorrow night or head home Saturday morning.
Saturday morning. I don't necessarily want to be here on the weekend for the last.
Yeah, it could
Be
get
in the
thick.
last 2 or 3 days of season.
Yeah, it could get thick.
It could get ugly. Well, this morning I watched a couple really good bucks work up this little drainage, this little cut. Then they went around over into another little draw. And I didn't see them come out, so I'm thinking that they're down in there feeding and maybe they'll bed there. Closer. I'm gonna drop my back right here. Sneak up through here, see if I can lay eyes on him again, see what he's doing. He was just kind of feeding there.
Steel is over 3 times stronger than aluminum, which means you don't have to fear that shoulder. Bam! Stronger and better penetration. So what does that really mean? Well, I guess that depends on how full you want your freezer. It's time to raise the stakes. Bring home the meat. Dead meat. Dead meat. All steel broadhead, 320% stronger than aluminum.
Right there. I think if I can move quiet enough, let's go straight at him. Behind those rocks, keeping the big rocks like these in between us. If I can get to the one big rock, it should be about 40 yards. My heart's already pumping because I think I can make it happen. Looks like he's falling asleep. His head's kind of bobbing. Looks like his eyes are closed. I'm exposed out here. I've been crawling across this. I gotta keep moving across. I'm just going super slow. is that all? Stinking doe's got me. I was working around perfect. Buck was snoozing. And then doe right below me heard something. She never did see me. And then they went down and the buck saw them and got curious. Then they kind of milled around for a little bit. I thought maybe they'd settled down, and he bed down for a second, and then got back up, and then just staring for, like a staring match for an hour, freezing, just sitting there, just, and finally they got up and went off. It's fun. Oh well. Go see if I can glass up another buck for this evening. Alright, I'm set up in a little bit of an ambush point. I watched these bucks kind of feeding around this ridge. So I came up on this backside. I'm gonna try to cut them off. They've been wanting to bed up in here. So, just hoping to be able to get tucked down in here nice and quiet this morning and catch him come around. I don't have a lot of cover. I do got these big rocks, but it's just wide open. Hopefully I can get a shot, but I just gotta keep watch on this skyline real close without popping my head up and try to catch them coming around before they catch me moving around. My fingers are crossed and they're frozen.
For more information on the Solo Hunter rifle covers, vinyl harness system, and other accessories, or to connect with us on social media for exclusive photos and videos, log on to solohunter.com.
Well, that worked out just perfect. Seth washed it all from the bottom. Got an arrow in him, there's some good blood, so we're just trailing it out. Got Sethy boy here. High school friend.
Yeah, rock on. Just totally smoked a giant.
It's a giant buck.
Yeah, that's a giant buck.
I knew I hit him good, but I watched him go around this rock here, so we're trailing it out. I just picked up the arrow. Right there. It's got some good bubbles in it. The blood looks like it's spraying into the snow. With snow. Oh, there's a bunch of blood on that sagebrush right there.
You can see wherever he stops, it's just.
Yeah.
He was hurting. Surprising that he's gone this far. Looking at the hole, man, it looks like it's bullseye.
Looks like a perfect shot.
It looks like a perfect
They're
shot.
a tough animal.
Yeah, they are.
What you got there?
There he goes there.
How does that look?
You got it clear to the fletchings.
It was a pass through. I knew that.
I mean, you're up to that little eastern sigma.
Any bubbles? There's a few bubbles there.
There's quite a bit of bubble right here.
All right. Let's get up to these boulders and maybe peek over.
Okay.
I always track down Aaron when there's some packing to do. Shot a big bull in Idaho, and Aaron came with me and found him the next morning and helped me pack him. And then we shot this buck this morning, and Seth had to go back into town. His girls are playing in a basketball tournament today.
Man, look at how long his length is on that thing.
He's just a baby.
Those look, that's got to be 12, 13 inches right there. That one's got to be 10. This one over here's got to be 11 and a half probably. 2.5 inch eye guards.
What I want to know is why am I letting my best friend handle my buck?
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Tim's what should be handling that thing. And he's got a cool little extra point there. Man, he's got to be pushing 180, I would imagine. Not the widest thing, but makes up for it in length.
I don't know what 180 means.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
nice buck.
He's definitely a cool deer.
Nice buck. Couldn't ask for much more, right?
No. Too bad Sethy had to run off to a ball game.
Sethy had to run off, but he'll be excited to know that we got him. So.
Oh, he is excited. I've texted him already. Boyd, Remy, Riley. Everybody knows this deer's down right now.
That's good right there. That's good fun.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I like the color. These deer here just have the best color in their horns, and then and their faces are just these gray-faced bucks.
This is living it up right here, isn't it? Nice deer on the ground, big old buck, best friends, eating our stogies.
This is better than a stogie.
Swedish fish and the Sour Patch Kids.
I don't know what's wrong with Aaron because there's a giant 3x4 down here. I mean, he's wider than this, just as tall.
No, heavy.
Heavier, probably a year older. He's a giant deer. And Aaron's not going after it.
Yeah. We'll make that go in a while when we get this one off the mountain, maybe.
Look at Aaron's backpack. Turn around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come help you pack your deer out. I'm not going to bring a backpack, but I'll help you pack your deer out. Thanks,
All right.
Aaron.
Well, I'm going to
Better get another big hug. Good luck
go over the hill. Good to see you always.
You too.
All right, I'm going to go over the hill, and I'll be back when you get him kind of cut up. And
I'm going to wait for Seth's ball games to finish so he can come up and help us pack it out.
Yeah.
Midnight. Seth can see him in the back of the truck when we get
Seth
home.
can see him when he's going home, right?
He was pretty bummed when he had to leave the mountain.
Oh man, I've run out of time. I gotta go get the ball game. All right. So I'm gonna run over to the hill and see if we can find that other one.
Alrighty, I'm gonna get the work done. Well, my packer left me. He decided to go after that big buck, so I've got all the meat, cape, horns. I gotta go up and out of the canyon and drop down to the truck. All right, nothing left but the grind.
Got so much weight on my shoulders, enough to knock me out, but I'm still holding the throne. You'll never know till it's over. You want an honest man, but you don't understand. I won't be here when you wake up again. You want an honest man, but you don't understand. I won't be here when you wake up again.
Last time I did a shot right here. Whew. Oh, I'm beat. Beat.